Welcome back to the Rational Millennial. It's your host, Michael Lindner. Got a lot to cover here today for you, everybody. The market is rebounding off of a nice little sell-off there to end the week here on Monday, February 1st. Three topics I want to cover with you just real quickly. Going to keep the video brief. One is reiterate the buy recommendation I had on Tesla on Friday. Coming off of that at least about a 12% pullback. I mentioned in my video that I posted just recently, it was a great time to buy. I want to talk a little bit more about Palantir Holdings and why it might be a good time to put some money in there, as well as I will touch on a potential 5x opportunity on your money over the next 6 to 12 months here as well. You don't want to miss it. Stay tuned. All right, so let's dive in here. Covering the first topic, this is what I mentioned here in the intro. I'm going to talk a little more about Tesla Inc. Stocks rebounding really nicely today. If you take a look here, we have an opening price at about $8.14. I put a limit order in myself early this morning at about 8 a.m. I put it in at 800. Just had a feeling, I typically see the stock pop up in the morning and then people capture their gains. And then usually around about, 10:30, it starts to pull back. So I put it at about 800. It did trigger when it went below so it looks like it went down to 797. So that triggered. I bought an additional 10 shares today, bringing my total to 50 shares. So currently, pretty good weighting there in Tesla. You can see here, really nice rebound to the middle of the day at 836, and it's kind of holding that strong. So great buying opportunity. Like I said, I've been long Tesla for about a year and a half. So really captured. Again, I didn't have a ton of money in it originally, but I've been adding to the position slowly over time. $5,000 to $10,000 at a clip. Typically, I try to buy about 10 to 20 shares additionally. So that was the first topic I wanted to cover. Really nice bounce there. Again, I showed you the chart. In my other video, I talked about some of the technicals, the relative strength index, the stochastic numbers, and then as well the 20 and 50-day moving averages. So it dipped below those with that latest pullback from 900 down to about 785. So I knew it would be a pretty good opportunity to buy when I saw that. Here's Palantir. Again, really nice. I like this company a lot. I know it had a big run up here from if you take a look back when it first opened in September of last year at about 950. It was flat for a little bit. On the way up, I bought some at about $16 and had a nice run. It's been kind of flat though since mid or late November here. You can see 29.05 traded up at 39 and since has pulled back. I really like their business model. I like they're a software company. They're specializing in big data analytics. It was founded by Peter Thiel. Peter Thiel, who also was the founder of PayPal and eBay, and he's also was an original investor in Facebook, and he has since spun off and started Venmo as well. So a brilliant investor in Peter Thiel. If you haven't read his book about startups, I highly recommend it. It's fantastic. It's a quick read, and I don't know Stephen Cohen, Alex Karp, or any of these guys, but again, it's been around for quite a while, just starting to pick up steam here as well. And I think it's a great buying opportunity, especially if you're looking for a longer term play, right? So again, big data analytics, companies are investing a ton of resources into that sector of the market. So to drive their business forward, and this is how you're going to separate your sales teams as well, as if you really can hammer in and hone in on that solid data and how to kind of utilize that data moving forward. So that was one of the other topics I wanted to cover. Finally, my last opportunity that I'm bringing up here with potential 5x on your money. Again, this is something that I am very bullish on. If you can take a look at the chart, I know it's had a big run up, but I personally am buying more of this. I talked about it in my original video that I created when I first started the YouTube channel towards the end of 2020. Has a massive run. Again, this is LIT, ticker LIT. Here is the, I believe this is the 6-month performance. Let me just make sure here. Okay, that's not really doing anything here. Looks like that's an ad. Yeah, so anyway, this is 6-month returns. We have August, early August, was trading down here at about $37. And if you take a look here, peaked at about 72 just last week. We had a nice pullback into the 65 range, so it's had about a 10% pullback. Here's the 50-day moving average in the red line, so a nice drop there as well, with that falling a decent little clip below the 50-day moving average. I'm going to pull up the RSI indicators as well. If you take a look, again, nice buying opportunity. Whenever they dip below about 35, that's a signal for me that I take a look at when I'm looking to add to a position or to initiate a buy. Is if it's tipping below 35, I'm gonna start to put some money, more money to work there. So those are 3 stocks that I wanted to bring up today during trading hours. Again, the chaos going on with AMC and GE and whatnot. Again, I'm not long those positions. If you are, that's fine. Again, hopefully you made some money on those. But again, I'm trying to buy more sound investments. I don't like to speculate as much. Again, timing the market is speculative enough for me. But if you're buying things like AMC that have run-ups based on social media platforms and things without any real fundamentals backing them, that to me is not a sound investment. You're going to get burned more times than you're going to win out on those. But if you've happened to make some good money on AMC, Nokia, Express, GameStop, what have you, that's awesome. I'm super happy for you. I'm pumped, and I'd love to hear any bit of your returns as well. Again, I'm buying more Tesla. I'm adding to my Palantir position. Lit has been a nice buy. I'll continue to monitor this as it moves forward. Really solely because it's a lithium and battery tech ETF. So they're buying not only some of the metals and minings names of the mining companies, but they're buying some of the chemical manufacturing plants, those companies that are making, physically making the battery cells as well. So sound investment there. Take a look. I'd love to hear some of your feedback on what battery or ETF, a lithium, or if you have any type of EV car maker ETF that you love. I'd love to hear from you all. So that's really it for today. Subscribe and click a like on down there below if you like what you saw or you like what you heard. And I'll be coming out with a lot more videos with you here as we move forward. Thanks again. Happy trading as well. To the moon.